Hey guys, I'm Super Mario Fan 3, and tomorrow is the Oscar ceremony, and I cannot wait. So I'm going to give you my thoughts of what I think will win, and what should win, and what I think should have been added in the category. So, without further ado, let's get started. I'm so excited. Alright, starting off with Best Visual Effects, and I'm going to read them off to you again. Captain America, the Winter Soldier, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, Guardians of the Galaxy, Interstellar, and X-Men Days of Future Past. It's kind of a tough one. I'm kind of tight. I don't know which one I want more. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes or Interstellar. They both have amazing visual effects. But I'm going to go with Interstellar because I love Christopher Nolan. And I do believe that Interstellar will win. What I think should have been added is Godzilla instead of Captain America. Because, Captain America had some decent visual effects. But I don't think whatever they were doing in Captain America is as difficult as building a gigantic killing monster. So yeah. Next is Best Film Editing. We have American Sniper, Boyhood, Grand Budapest Hotel, The Imitation Game, and Whiplash. Well, I mean, will and should win is Boyhood because the movie is 3 hours long, but it did not feel like 3 hours long. It felt like a 2 hours max, and it's just the movie's just so incredibly well edited. I'm so glad I got in, and I think it will too. It deserves it too. What I think should have been nominated is Birdman instead of American Sniper, which actually Birdman would have been an easy pick to win because it was so edited so well that it looked like it was done in one take. American Sniper, the pacing was kind of slow, so it doesn't really need any nomination. Next is Best Costume Design. We have Grand Budapest Hotel, Inherent Vice, Into the Woods, Maleficent, and Mr. Turner. Grand Budapest Hotel had such great costumes. That deserves to win, and I believe it will win too. Next is Best Makeup and Hairstyling. We have Foxcatcher, The Grand Budapest Hotel, and Guardians of the Galaxy. I want Guardians of the Galaxy to win. The makeup in that movie was so incredible. But it's going to go to Foxcatcher, which I won't mind because the makeup on Steve Carell was pretty well. So it was actually so well done. Next is Best Cinematography. We have Birdman, Grand Budapest Hotel, Ida, Mr. Turner, and Unbroken. It's obviously going to Birdman. I mean, again, it's a movie that looks like it was shot in one take. So, yeah, it's definitely going to go to Birdman. Definitely. Next is Best Production Design. We have Grand Budapest Hotel, The Imitation Game, Interstellar, Into the Woods, and Mr. Turner. Grand Budapest Hotel had such beautiful and colorful sets, so that deserves a win, and I believe it will win too. Grand Budapest deserves it. Next, we have Sound Mixing. We have American Sniper, Birdman, Interstellar, Unbroken, and Whiplash. I want American Sniper to win because the sound was so good. It gives the sound mixing in that movie just gives you that intensity of the movie. So I believe it will go to American Sniper, and I want it to win too. But Interstellar really, it does not deserve in the sound categories at all. It does not deserve to be in there at all because the sound was just not so well done. Because I could barely hear people speaking in that movie. So Interstellar does not deserve to be in there. I believe Fury should be in there. Next is Best Sound Editing. We have American Sniper, Birdman, The Hobbit, Interstellar, and Unbroken. Again, I believe it's going to go to American Sniper, and it deserves it too. But again, Interstellar really, again, Fury deserves to be in there. Next we have is Best Original Song. We have Everything Is Awesome from the Lego Movie. The only nomination it has. Stay calm, stay calm. Glory from Selma by John Legend, great singer. Grateful from Beyond the Lights. This is being off topic, but when I was watching everyone else's live reaction to the nominations, and when Beyond the Lights was announced as best song, people were like, "What the hell is that movie?" I was like, "Oh my god, you people don't know what you're missing. It's such a great film." I'm Not Gonna Miss You from Glenn Campbell, All Be Me. Nice, Glenn Campbell got his first nomination. Cool. And Lost Stars from Begin Again. I haven't seen Begin Again. I've heard good things about it, and I've heard great things about that song. But I want Everything Is Awesome to win. It's such a great song. But it's going to go to Glory. And even though Selma, to me, is the most overrated movie of last year, I have to admit, Glory is a pretty good song. And it would be nice to see John Legend and Common win an Oscar. Next we have is Best Original Score. We have The Grand Budapest Hotel, The Imitation Game, both by Alexander Desplat, Hans Zimmer for Interstellar, Gary Yershin for Mr. Turner, and Johan Johansson for The Theory of Everything. I'm kind of tied between which songs I want more. Either Imitation Game, Interstellar, or Theory of Everything. Those are both great. All three of those are great scores. But I want Interstellar to win because I love Hans Zimmer. So Interstellar deserves to win. But I do believe it's going to go to The Theory of Everything by Johan Johansson, who, by the way, I did some research on Johan Johansson, and he did the score for Prisoners, another movie, a movie that should have been nominated for Best Score last year, because that was a great score, and I'm glad he got nominated. I didn't realize he did the score for Prisoners, because I love the score in Prisoners, and I love the score in Theory of Everything, too. So, Johan Johansson just might be my favorite composers ever. Next is Best Animated Short Film. I'm not going to go over that, because I haven't seen anything else other than Feast, and it deserves it, and I believe it will go to it too, because that's the only animated short film I have seen and heard of this year. Next is live action short film. I don't really care about this, but I'm just gonna say Boogaloo and Graham is gonna take it. And documentary short subject. I haven't seen anything documentary related this year. I rarely watch documentaries at all. But I'm just gonna say it's gonna go to Crisis Hotline Veteran Press 1. Documentary feature. I've heard Citizen 4 was great, so I'm gonna say Citizen 4 will win. Next is Best Foreign Language Film. I haven't seen any of these, so I'm just gonna say it's gonna go to Ida. Ida will probably win this. And Best Animated Feature Film, we have Big Hero 6, The Box Trolls, How to Train Your Dragon 2, Song of the Sea, The Tale of Princess Kaguya, and No Lego Movie. Stay calm, stay calm, stay calm, stay calm. Yeah. So, out of all these, the only one I have seen is Big Hero 6, and I could say that I guess it could be my deserving, even though it's nowhere near as deserving as the Lego Movie. But after seeing some clips from Tale of Princess Kaguya, and it's from Studio Ghibli, I want that one to win more than Big Hero 6. So, even though I haven't seen it, but because I love Studio Ghibli, Tale of Princess Kaguya, I want it to win. But I believe it's going to go to How to Train Your Dragon 2, because I've heard great things about it. And also because, I don't know, the Academy probably feels some sympathy for DreamWorks. I have not seen How to Train Your Dragon 2 because I haven't seen the first one. I know, that's really shocking, guys. I have not seen the first How to Train Your Dragon. I'll plan on seeing it someday. But I believe it will go to How to Train Your Dragon 2 anyway. Next is the Best Adapted Screenplay. We have American Sniper, The Imitation Game, Inherent Vice, The Theory of Everything, and Whiplash. I want Whiplash to win. It is such a great script. But I believe it's going to go to The Imitation Game, which I won't mind. That's also a really good script as well. What I think should be there is, well, as much as I love Paul Thomas Anderson, and I haven't seen Inherent Vice, I heard that's a very confusing script, and I heard that since people don't like the script as much as they wanted to, why nominate it? Especially over Gone Girl. That should have been there. Yeah, even if I have seen Inherent Vice and I really enjoyed it, I still would have nominated Gone Girl before that movie. Alright, next is Original Screenplay. We have Birdman, Boyhood, Foxcatcher, Grand Budapest Hotel, and Nightcrawler. All of these are great choices. I have no complaints here. I want Boyhood to win, but I believe it's going to go to either Birdman or Grand Budapest. Birdman or Grand Budapest. Birdman or Grand Budapest. Birdman. I'm going to say Birdman. It's going to go to Birdman. Alright, next is Best Supporting Actress. We have Patricia Arquette in Boyhood, Laura Dern in Wild, Keira Knightley The Imitation Game, Emma Stone in Birdman, and Meryl for Into the Woods. Patricia Arquette definitely deserves it, hands down. She was amazing in Boyhood, and I believe she will win too. What I think should have been nominated there. Laura Dern was good in Wild, but I didn't see anything in that movie, anything from her in that movie where it was like, oh, she definitely deserved that nomination. She was so fantastic. I would have nominated Rene Russo. Rene Russo for Nightcrawler over Laura Dern. Next is Best Supporting Actor. We have good old Robert Duvall for The Judge, Ethan Hawke in Boyhood, Edward Norton Birdman, Mark Ruffalo Foxcatcher, and J.K. Simmons Whiplash. All right, you know, I'm not gonna waste your time. We all know who's gonna win Best Supporting Actor. The winner of Best Supporting Actor, who I believe should win, and is definitely going to win as well, is definitely going to go to Mark Ruffalo and Foxcatcher. Okay, no, just kidding. J.K. Simmons and Whiplash. J.K. Simmons. But what I believe should have been there, the Academy needs to recognize Andy Serkis, and I would have put him in over Robert Duvall. I haven't seen The Judge. I heard it was just okay at best, and I heard Robert Duvall was okay, but not Oscar worthy. So I would put Andy Serkis over Robert Duvall. Next is Best Actress in a Leading Role. We have Marion Cotillard for 2 Days and One Night, even though I prefer her to be nominated for The Immigrant. Felicity Jones in The Theory of Everything. Julianne Moore in Still Alice. Rosamund Pike in Gone Girl. And Reese Witherspoon in Wild. I have not seen 2 Days, One Night, so I can't judge on that, but Rosamund Pike was great in Gone Girl. I'm not gonna lie, she was great. But Julianne Moore in Still Alice was like watching a real life person. So Julianne Moore deserves it, and I believe she will win too. She definitely deserves it, and I believe she will win. All right, next is Best Actor in Leading Role. We have Steve Carell for Foxcatcher, Bradley Cooper for the 3rd year in a row in American Sniper, Benedict Cumberbatch in The Imitation Game, Michael Keaton in Birdman, and Eddie Redmayne in The Theory of Everything. I wanted Michael Keaton to win for Beardman. Wow, that's interesting. I want Michael Keaton to win for Birdman. He was fantastic in that role, and I thought for sure he was a lock for Best Actor. But the SAG kind of screwed the Screen Actors Guild Award kind of screwed his chances a little bit. So I believe it will go to Eddie Redmayne, who was fantastic as Stephen Hawking. He made me cry one time in that movie. So Eddie Redmayne for The Theory of Everything, and I believe the Academy will give it to him because they feel some sympathy for him in Jupiter Ascending. And what I believe should have been added is definitely Jake Gyllenhaal for his terrifying performance and chilling performance in Nightcrawler. Over Bradley Cooper, American Sniper. Cooper, you were really good, but you did not lose so much weight and become a psychopathic cameraman, okay? And next is Best Director. We have Wes Anderson. Yay, his first nomination as a director. For Grand Budapest Hotel. Alejandro Gonzalez Iñárritu for Birdman. Richard Linklater for Boyhood. Bennett Miller for Foxcatcher. And Morton Tilden for The Imitation Game. It's definitely going to Richard Linklater, and he deserves it too. He's fantastic directing in Boyhood. What I believe should have been added. Okay, Bennett Miller is one of my favorite directors of all time. Even though he only made 3 films, I always look forward to what he does, and his direction in Foxcatcher was really good, but it's not really superior compared to Clint Eastwood or David Fincher. And finally, we have Best Picture. We have American Sniper, Birdman, Boyhood, The Grand Budapest Hotel, The Imitation Game, Selma, The Theory of Everything, and Whiplash. What I believe... Okay, let's not be around the bush. It's going to Boyhood, and it definitely deserves it too. In case you guys could remember, Boyhood was my favorite of these nominees, and also my favorite movie of last year, so Boyhood definitely deserves the Best Picture, definitely deserves the Best Picture statuette, and it will win too. I would love it so much if it wins. What I believe should have been added, all the movies nominated here are perfectly fine, even though I think Selma is overrated. But seriously, 8 nominees when you could have filled in 2 more spots easily with Foxcatcher and Gone Girl. Seriously. So, yeah, these are my thoughts on the nominees, and I believe, and so yeah, those are my predictions. Put in the comments below, what do you think will win? And I swear to God, if you put another dick poop joke in the comments below, I'm gonna flip out. My God, I can't believe that's becoming a meme. Like, I never thought people would make fun of that more than John Travolta's screw up. Oh well. Anyway, guys, I'm Sumar Piano 3, and I'll see you guys next time.